If you have some of those old, small family photos, maybe this video will help you with some ideas on what to do with them. Here's a book I made of some pictures of my mother when she was a little girl. I had a few pictures of her, and back in the 30s when she was a little girl, so many of the pictures were so small, not always the best quality, that they would kind of get lost in a regular larger photo album. So I decided to put them together in a little book for her. This again, I used some heavy-duty chipboard and my Zutter bind it all to put the pages together. Then again, you can make it any size you want. And guess what her name was? Elaine. When I'm done, I always like to finish the spiral kind of notebook with some ribbons and some tulle, and I put a little bead charm in there. I would love to say I made this lovely flower embellishment, but I didn't. Anyway, here's a little synopsis about my mom with a few embellishments, and this is, I think, one of the few baby pictures I have of her. Again, I used to just try to find unusual ways to put stuff together, and I do seem to favor pink. I did do the journaling by just using straightforward copy paper, but I used a black background with white lettering, so it ends up looking a bit like a typewriter. Looks a little bit better than if you actually tried to write with a white pen on some black paper. Anyway, here we go. Here's a picture of her, another picture when she was a baby, and here again too, there's so much background in this picture, and right in the middle is my grandmother and my mother. So I think maybe by decorating up the page, it helps to make the pictures look a little bit better. Here we go again. Here's some more embellishments. I just try to use anything I can kind of find. Old-fashioned papers, old magazine embellishments, ads, articles, things that might look for in the time. So here's some more pages. Lots of pink flowers, and here we go again as she got a little bit older. I know Graphic 45 has some really outstanding vintage looking papers that always work well with these kind of books. I do like to use bottle caps and some put some items in with some oh, and I can't think of the name of the clear stuff that you pour in there, and it hardens up and makes kind of like a plastic coating. I'm having one of those senior moments, I'm afraid. This is some lace that I actually just colored with one of my sprays. It's normally kind of a cream color. So again, that's kind of an idea that I buy cream colored flowers, lace, and color them to the colors that I like. Oh dear, I switched from pink to blue. More pictures of my mother as a young girl, and here too are like family pictures. There's a group of my relatives, and the pictures, as you can see by the size of my hand, they're so small and it's hard to see the people in there, but I hate to get rid of the pictures, so I like to stick them in the book. Here we go. Here's some more with some embellishments, bottle caps. My mom was about school age at that point. And here's the last page of the book. It's a very fuzzy picture of her under the Christmas tree. But at this point, I just don't care. I really like the pictures. So here's the back cover. And back to the front cover. So this might be a good use if you have some of those nice family pictures that are small and maybe difficult to see, but you just can't bear to get rid of them. Stick them in a pretty book, and I know people will enjoy them. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, as always, shoot me off a message.